Alright, I got an almond in my throat. Well, part of it, almond piece. I love, being so candid on my videos. I do a lot of almonds, y'all. You don't see that too often anywhere in Florida, really. Clouds, especially before 3 or really 1 at the earliest. But I mean, right now it's like 9. No, it's about 10 o'clock. Yeah, August 22nd, 2002, August 17th. So, I made the video like, am I just denying the inevitable that I should have been in a motorized wheelchair, or, not now, all this time you've been using a motorized wheelchair? Am I just keeping, trying to fight it off? Not accepting the progression of the big, tough, mean neurological diseases, Most people have heard of MS. But I thought about as well as another thing too, like to not get into this whole self-deception thing, being the deadbeat father, the pedophile that I am. I like that. Abuser, that's good too. I love these accusations, I mean, the severe the accusations, I think I just felt a raindrop. Yeah, I'm underneath the, it's kind of like, oh, it's raining. Yep, it was raining. Oh, cool. Well, I can get wet, but I'm not near, I'm on the tablet here, y'all. And my keyboard is like a dry. So am I just putting out fires? Oh, shit, I'm getting soaked now. It's right here, it's getting wet. Inevitable that, oh man, it's really coming down now. We'll do it in the rain though. Okay, now I have to go out of it at least. It's like coming from the west toward, okay, cool. I'm about maybe 6, 10, 12, maybe even 15 inches underneath the canopy, the balcony above me. I've always wanted to do a video in the rain, just to get it, and then just so you can see the background kind of thing. Am I putting out fires? And I've met people who are into that whole thing. They're just putting out fires, man. Just putting out fires. Pastors big on that too. They just work with their church members, just putting out fires for them, getting between the mother and the husband of the, the mother-in-law, which would, these mothers like to get in and destroy. They're like, what do you call those things? Homewreckers kind of thing. I'm still getting wet. This tablet has never had a raindrop on it, but this is really cool sitting out in the rain. I'm not getting all that wet now. What's typical Florida for you? It was kind of pouring pretty good. Now it's pretty much stopped already. On one side it's mostly clear. I can't really, you won't be able to see it. Well, maybe, no. I don't want to get too much of the other residents' property on the video. Putting out fires with regard to the acupuncture that I'm doing, the foot drop that I've been having probably for about 30 years now, but maybe I examine myself, with regard to my children. This is probably the most important part. I mean, I'm a child of God. That should be the most important, right? But I mean, fatherhood's huge to me. And nobody else determines that except for you. You know what I'm saying? So there's another thing too, which is that the MS stuff. It's like, okay, well, yeah, you got this. You got to accept it. Fine. So I posted videos on YouTube and Facebook and different things. I've had great success with the acupuncture. So am I just putting out fires? And I don't think it's fair to say that, considering I'm not getting a hearing anyway for my children. I mean, the state of Ohio, these bitches, they are like, literally, I've had sheriff deputies standing in the pool of their own piss because they're scared of me. I mean, these women have done a good job of framing me, this blind man, into a dangerous man. So much people are scared, you know. I've talked to, most recently, Congressman Capter regarding my children, just to deal with certain minor little things. They love this thing of child support. I'd love to pay child support dollars in that racist white supremacy world of child support. Gotta get a hearing. That's how they do things. Documents show that they never even had a hearing for me. Obviously, I have another daughter in Georgia, somewhere. Who's ever heard of this kind of stuff? Like, you don't even get a hearing. No evidence. Pedophile right here, y'all. The pedophiles are 100% of the time they're just thrown in prison, and the other prisoners take care of them. Self-deception. Am I putting out fires? And that's one thing I really have been questioning. Like I made the video. Am I denying the whole wheelchair thing? I mean, I'm talking pretty good. I'm focused with my eyesight, looking right at the camera lens. The hearing is only a few times I've had issues with that. Obviously, the eyesight is what it is. Counting fingers at whatever, and I can catch through pinholes. Now the bugs are coming out. Certain those are the two main things that people poke at. But you know, the reality is I'm showing that also, though. You know, and then I travel out to the Caribbean. So my putting out fires, which would be, you know, being this, you can't be a snowbird, but it does get cold up here in Florida. Up here, well, it's not really that much up here. It's just further out west from the places where I go in the Caribbean. So you're like trapped by the warm sea. That's what keeps you warm. It's not that it's like not snowing down there, you know. No, it's starting to rain again pretty good, but not pouring now. You hear the downspout right here. So I think about my children. I mean, yeah, every second of the day. Nobody seems to be concerned about their safety, except for me, you know, and their well-being and where they've been all this time. But I do what I can. So the MS, the videos I posted and stuff, the foot drop has drastically improved even since. Damn, these bugs are gonna get me. Even Monday was my best treatment ever. Today being the 17th, that was the 15th. Yeah, I get these dates get in my mind because you make an appointment. With this a man has, you know, as much money as I have. Oh my God. And then of course, worst case scenario, you got the issue of the disability. Still in dollars. Benefits. State government. You know, you got federal government. Do you realize that the housing benefits that you get with having a disability? Oh, but maybe I'm not disabled. So the children have been severely deprived by the government, and I can put a lot of it on the mothers, but it's me. But the thing is, like, I can go after all those individual things and start chasing those. That would be putting out fires, I think. You know, my youngest daughter down here, she's up in Nashville. But the Hermitage, what a fucking mess that shit is. Andrew Jackson, look that guy up. He's a real fuck, I'll tell you. These presidents we've had, I'm telling you, man. Biden, he's the most conservative, and then we got Trump, most liberal. Did you see what happened to the dollar? The collapse of the dollar? And still to this day, it's from him. So, I mean, there's a lot of things I could go after. Of course, with the MS, there's other things I can go after, but I found areas where I can really make some great progress. I'm doing the physical therapy, so I just don't see how I'm putting out fires. I really feel like I'm at an area whereby it's like, that's it, I'm going inside. These bugs are getting me now. They're getting my waist area, because I'm not wearing a shirt. I think what we got to do here, and I really feel I pray about this. It's like it's pretty much constant. I'm constantly in prayer. So yeah, I do. I pray right now, Lord. We received this. Where are my books? There they are, in the background. Peace, obviously clarity, understanding. Another pair of shorts, yeah, thanks. I bought these shorts evacuating Irma 2017. What was that? At the Sears outlet in Titusville. And Elon Musk has been there. I remember talking to them about him. And I'm open to anybody's, Jason, they like a whole racist word of kids. Kids, you haven't seen your kids. I like that. But these mothers, like, why should a father have to fight for his children? What else? And that's putting out fires, chasing around, hiring new attorneys, trying to get discovery. And it's just the whole and that eye disease thing is another all this stuff is 1997, y'all. It's weird. What a blessing. But the reality is, I've got the eyesight that I just showed you. I can see my books back there. That's great eyesight considering I have LHON. Am I putting out fires? God, I receive, direction more of how to be the best, gentlest, kindest father for my children. And obviously, not just patient of MS, but healer and weller, and living the well-being, living with these neurological, not just MS, there's other neurological diseases. Like I don't be getting it. See, might not have MS. It could just be NMO, which is a little deeper than MS, or CADASIL. We've got an actual diagnosis of MS, having a spinal tap down here in Florida and one up in Ohio in 97. The one here in Florida was 2021. So I received God, what's working and direction, guidance as to what's working. What is the definition of what is working? I feel peace with regard to this issue of my body. I just walked in. Y'all, the walk, what do you want? The hobble is definitely improved, is improving. And then I've got my book right there. It's called Power in Your Weakness. I'm thinking about, being vulnerable and being weak. I got an issue too with the grip on my hands. I've had these small for. I'll just show you. Just you can just see that just the bone. It's like not a whole lot of. That's the stronger arm, my right. My left. This is my right arm. Just to give you an idea how little it is. Oh, I can't even. I have an issue with my grip because of the MS, definitely from the MS. So look at this. This is over my wrist. This is just my index finger, and then my left side it's a lot bigger. But so I still overall, almost 30 years into this thing, we're doing pretty good. But I can't use that as the benchmark. The benchmark has got to be perfect health. See, here's the thing. This whole right hand. This is a lot better, but so I got to work. There's some areas like, okay, well, where are we showing the good kind of progress? It's America. The children in this country are being so tortured, and it's 100% of the time it's women. When it comes to these, because I mean, obviously they have the control. They're right there, the babies in the womb. Or they don't like the word baby out there, but in this country, you got the issue of, I guess you call it zygote or fetus instead of, blob of tissue. They prefer that kind of stuff instead. But if you, by the way, remember again, my own free advertisement. If you want a book, you got the author right here. I'll send you a free copy. I think we're at 15 minutes. That's good. It's not too much. I thought this video was going to be like 2 or 3 minutes long. So I thought I'd go on. Oh, look at that. It stopped raining. Now we got a train coming too. I like to get the train in the background sometimes. I got a train going through my golf course, y'all. Isn't that cool? When have you ever heard of this kind of stuff, right? Only Jason, right? Oh my God. So, am I just putting out fires? Maybe in other areas. I don't see it with regard to the foot drop, the right side. And like things pop up. I mean, this thing, yes, definitely this is putting out a fire. I've been posting the pictures and the videos about the work I've been having done on my left side of my face, all the facial numbness. It's very, in my opinion, unhealthy to be putting out fire. Look at this. It was just like pouring rain, and now it's totally clear. Let me just go out here then. This is hilarious. You can see it on the video then. We're at 15 minutes, so totally. Well, I can see one side of it. This is Florida for you, tropical. These government people are the problem when it comes. And I accept that, and you got to work around that. When it comes to children, and there's no excuse for them to be, playing along with the tampering and obstruction and perjury by these mothers. There's no excuse for this, and you can see it in the prisons. Almost 100% of the time, these children are raised without their father. And they end up being, whatever it be, Leavittsburg or, Lorraine County or, God have mercy over there. And I was thinking about OSP, obviously you got more than 20 prisons in Ohio, and then here in Florida you got one of the worst over there near Tallahassee. It's just, higher maximum kind of stuff. And then the female ones, you got the one in, like I said, we got one in Dayton, and then one in Marysville, Florida City here, and Ocala. Obviously, another one up near Tallahassee for the female. It's almost as though God, and I'm going with the flow. It's almost as though God's like taking me to my place of most peace, love, joy. I mean, who has joy spinning in circles with different disease-modifying treatments? I know people want me to get on different DMTs and try this and try, and I have tried that. I've done Tecfidera. I've done not Ocrevus. I've looked at the ingredients and the side effects and talked to people about it. Obviously, the Gotopa, that was a generic form of the Copaxone, the Avonex in the 90s, and it's really a leaky gut kind of thing I'm seeing, man. Okay, and then of course you need a better attorney. Maybe the thing is these mothers are just too dangerous to be dealing with, and God's just blessing me with that. And same thing with the MS. It's like maybe it's just you need to chill out, calm down, be calmed as much as possible. This is so cool. I'm glad we get get this on video that it's just totally clear now. I mean, that was a real quick shower. That was what, not even 1 or 2 minutes. You can see how much it rained. I'm not sure if you can see that on video. But yeah, we escaped the bugs. They come when the rain comes, you know? Like, big time. So then, of course, other books, you know, I Am Set Free. And then you've got I Set You Free, My Collusion with Russia. And then, of course, we've got over there, Waking Up Dead People. Who does this kind of stuff? You know, in the Bible, it's very clear. There's no such thing as death. You've already, you know, God's already dealt with that for you. Whew. But I really love to be as candid as possible, as honest. Haven't been the slightest bit sick since 2012. The whole point of these videos, you know, showing people what health is every single day. I'm glad we finally got on the video. Not just the raindrops, but I'm looking outside right now. It's just beautiful. And as much eyesight as I have, you know, between 97 and 2000, wow, it was a mess. Total mess, the eyesight. So yeah, even to this day, I mean, pretty much every single day I'm talking to somebody in the government regarding my children. It's like, that's putting out fires because I'm not getting anywhere. You know, what children need is hugs and kisses, which makes me a pedophile. They need security. They need financial stability. It's strange how they would just be denied these. Forget about rights, but I mean, absolute bare bones necessities. And it's absolutely, my body, it's absolutely no excuse for my arms and fingers not to be working the way they're supposed to be working, my eyesight, my optic nerve to be working the way it's supposed to be working. And, you know, and then we're dealing with disability issues, and really it's a matter of hate crimes, y'all. I never would think that somebody would be so despicable to do these kind of things. Mental abuse. I'm going back to the beach. I'll see ya.